Chapter 1. A flight that startled the world. Date: October 13th, 1977. Flight: Lufthansa 181. Landshut. Route: Palma de Mallorca, Frankfurt. On board, 86 passengers, 5 crew members. Background: Germany was grappling with domestic terrorism. The Red Army faction was active, and a wave of fear swept across society. Shortly after takeoff, 4 armed militants boarded. The leader, known as Salah, alias Maluf, appeared calm, his gaze cold. Flanked by Zaid, Bettina, and Peter, they revealed AK-47s, ordering the terrified flight attendants to kneel. Captain Jürgen Schumann, steady but visibly shaken, complied. He locked eyes with Salah for a moment, both knowing lives would be demanded for political ends. Chapter 2. Demands and Deception. The hijackers declared they were from Palestinian factions allied with RAF members held in West Germany. Their demand: the release of 11 convicted terrorists, including members of the RAF and Red Army faction. They threatened they would begin executing hostages one by one for every delay. Onboard tensions skyrocketed. Attendants kept passengers calm, children whispered prayers. Captain Schumann offered negotiations. Outside, Germany's government grappled: acquiesce to terrorists or risk bloodshed. Chapter 3. A flight across continents. The hijackers demanded refueling and began a wild journey. Rome denied landing. Pilots circled, low on fuel. Larnaca, Cyprus, temporary landing. Supplies and reinforcements delayed. Bahrain, held up in diplomacy and red tape. Dubai, further delays amid political tensions. Aden, South Yemen, key turning point. All aboard were exhausted, disoriented. Some developed fevers. Hijackers' calm was unnerving. By Aden, nerves frayed. Salah and Zaid prowled aisleways. Bettina remained in cockpit, whispering orders. Passengers prayed silently. Chapter 4. Tragedy in Aden. Captain Schumann was permitted to leave airplane to confer with Yemeni officials. He carried hope, diplomacy maybe. Moments later he returned, and Salah confronted him. In chilling silence, Salah raised his gun. The cabin fell quiet as the shot echoed. Schumann collapsed in the aisle. Passengers were frozen. Shock, terror, despair. Hijackers drag his body to rear. They declared, for each refusal, another life taken. They loomed over the terrified hostages. Chapter 5. Berlin's Dilemma. In Bonn, Chancellor Helmut Schmidt, Minister of the Interior Gerhard Baum, and counter-terror experts convened. Options were bleak: negotiate and release terrorists, or rescue. A breakthrough. Newly formed GSG-9, Germany's elite anti-terror unit, offered a covert solution, similar to Operation Entebbe. Germany contacted Somalia's military government. Secret negotiations secured landing permission at Mogadishu International Airport. Meanwhile, a flight reenacted hostage conditions. GSG-9 practiced boarding protocols. African political cover was arranged. No public leaks. Chapter 6. Approach to danger. October 18th, late evening. 3 transport planes carrying 48 commandos prepared. They flew low at night into Somali airspace, unannounced. In total darkness, they touched down near Terminal 3 in Mogadishu under cover of darkness. Inside the terminal, passengers, still chained emotionally, heard sounds of engines, distant countdowns, and silence heavy with fear. Picture the long, silent trek of commandos through dimly lit corridors toward the aircraft. Chapter 7. Lightning in the night. Rescue begins at Our Techs. A mock explosion diverted attention to the opposite side. GSG-9 officers stormed through main doors. Commandos moved in pairs, one to neutralize hijackers, one to free hostages. In a matter of 4 minutes, every hijacker was either killed or incapacitated. 86 hostages were freed, unharmed. On the tarmac, Somali guards opened fire. Commandos returned suppressive fire. 1 grenade bounced close, but no hostage casualties occurred. Chapter 8. Exfiltration and Escape. Commandos helped passengers aboard 2 waiting German aircraft hidden under camouflage nets. Equipment was loaded rapidly. In tense silence, engines roared to life. Despite enemy gunfire, both planes managed to take off. Inside, medics tended to the distressed. Faders of triumph and relief mixed with shaken tears. Chapter 9. Homecoming and Aftermath. By morning, passengers touched down in Cologne. They were greeted by cheering crowds, tears, relief, a national catharsis. In the days that followed, GSG-9 became world-renowned. Somalia, shaken, reaffirmed commitment to control terrorism. RAF leaders still imprisoned, stance reinforced, response uncompromising. Chapter 10. Legacy, Lessons, Lives. The Aden hijacking remains a case study in hostage psychology, stress, trauma management, counter-terror tactics, surprise, non-lethal force emphasis. International diplomacy undercover. Captain Jürgen Schumann's sacrifice became legend. GSG-9's efficacy shaped future units. Germany's SEK, Poland's Grom, US Delta, Britain's SAS.